as a soldier, that is much of his life that is known to us. Because living with him as a civilian was from, in my case, was from 2020. Because by the time he retired, I was not in the country. So 2020 up to the time he passed on, about 5 years. But much of the time, we knew him as a soldier. And during that time, he was also rare. My dad did not so much work in combat units of the military. He so much worked in what you would call support units. But with that, he encountered a lot of risks, because he would move from the safe zones to the difficult zones where he survived ambushes, very many of them, where at times people got killed. So all the time we would get worried. Thank God, with the innovation of mobile phones, it became easier. At least you would call and inquire, have you arrived safely? But those days, that would not be the case. You would wait for some times, or even you wouldn't know that maybe he traveled somewhere. Coming to his civilian life, he led a humble life here in Arua. And there are a number of factors that explain that. One, his health was already deteriorating. And the second issue was, or the second factor, most people of his generation were no longer living in towns or cities. I can even confirm, or I have confirmed today, that when you scan around, most of the people you see here are not people of his generation, because would have pointed out very many names. Nonetheless, the few who are still around, like Ambassador Obite Gama, who was our neighbor in Mvara or Anyafio for so many years, is with us here, and we thank him very, very much for coming around and accepting to speak on this day when we are celebrating the life of our dear father. Finally, I would like to thank my siblings for being good people, for listening to Mzee, for also taking care of him in those difficult times. Because as you are aware, we lost all our mothers. The last one passed on last year in August 2024, and she was buried in Masaka. And at this point, I would like to recognize the presence of our mothers from Masaka and uncles who have come here today. Kindly stand up for recognition. Thank you very much. I would also like to recognize the presence of our relatives on our mother's side from Arua. If you are around, please stand up for recognition. Thank you very much. The friends of my siblings who are present Would you please stand up for recognition also? And workmates of my colleagues and mine too who are around, please stand up for recognition. Thank you very much. I'm reminded of my siblings. I thought I had mentioned that too. Please stand up, workmates of my siblings. Thank you. With these few remarks, dear mourners, dear celebrants, I thank you for being with us this afternoon. May the Almighty bless you, protect you, give you in abundance, guide you. Okay. I thought time was against me, but in this case, I'll ask each one of them to introduce themselves, starting with the...
Hello, my name is Joshua Serufsa. My small token, Mzee has done it all. I think you can see the team here. May Mzee so rest in peace.
Thank you very much. I'm Francis Makumbi. I thank you all for coming. I'm Captain Mohammed Sare from Air Force.
I'm Adda Sarah, a daughter to the late.
I'm Adda Said, a son to the late.
Adam Sebi. Assalamu alaikum. Adam Sebi Hassan.
Assalamu alaikum. Maka Hussein, daughter.
Assalamu alaikum. Evelyn Naloz.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Zam Adda.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Jalia Farida, a daughter.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Maimuna Aidil, a daughter.
Thank you very much, dear mourners. We are going to stop here and wish you all the blessings of God to take you wherever you came from and where you are going in peace. God bless you all. Thank you. Sorry. I would like to recognize Mze's escorts and driver and former drivers who are present here. Please. Warrant Officer Irumba, Staff Sergeant Rashid, Corporal Ben, Sergeant Christopher, muko wapi? Asimama. Yeko. Thank you very much. These gallant sons of UPDF have worked with Mzee for very many years, and they took good care of him. They would at times disagree. I know in the military you can't disagree with your boss, but for us civilians, we look at it or we take it as a disagreement, but they continue to work together and they really helped Mzee, assisted him, listened to him, respected him until the time he passed on. They were all there at the hospital and they were even more worried than us. I thank you. You are our brothers. We shall continue to be with you wherever you will be. Feel free to contact any of us if you are in problems, if you have financial constraints, if you have problems at your home, we will assist you wherever necessary. You are our brothers. I know all these comrades here, they used to enter Mzee's room without even any request because Mzee gave them that permission. Go to my room and get A, B, C, D. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adda, for that detailed. You can go back. At this juncture, allow me, Chief Mona, to invite Lieutenant Colonel Bitrek Gama and General D. Colon to make their remarks. We are racing against time, so let's observe the time given to us. Please, Lieutenant Colonel Bitrek and General D. Colon. I will finish. The mayor who was should be nearby. And the OC5 Obongi.
The brief family of Major General Hussein Adda, the chief mourner of this occasion, let posture be observed. My name is Ambassador Colonel Bitrek Gama retired. I'm in charge of Homeless Commissioner, Western Region. For the interest of time, I'm not going to say so much, except to say a few words about the late. I came to know Hussein Adda in the early 60s. As you will observe, in this banner booklet, he joined the army in April 1963 as a private recruit. I joined the army in April 1964 as a cadet. So we knew each other, and Hussein Adda, if there was any army private or army officer who was so disciplined, was the person led in front of us. And I was not along with him, and again I was moved to army headquarters. Hussein Adda was in the ordinance back on the Maga. We interacted as usual as officers and army. He himself was very disciplined, while some of us were not so much disciplined like him. Unfortunately, in the late 60s, Hussein Adda continued to be in the Maga, and I was in an army headquarters, and something went wrong. I went away, and later I came back, and I was a Minister of Internal Affairs. Hussein Adda was a captain. Again, he was in the army. Here is a man who has already been very, very disciplined, and he was a man of a family. And I have no time, and I'm going to give my microphone to Major General Olu, and I will ask permission from you to part of the way to live. I'm diabetic and high blood pressure. I'm not feeling well. So, Major General Olum.
The bereaved families and fellow mourners, the Chief Mourner, Honorable Minister Huda Olero, Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, General Charles Awany Otema, Commander of the Reserve Force, Ambassador Nusrat Peru, our Ambassador to Turkey, General James Kinalwa, the Joint Staff Human Resource, General Naki Kidega, the Commander of the Joint Staff Headquarters, Honorable MPs here present, all generals here and the retired ones, UPDF senior officers, all mourners, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Major General D. Kolum. I come from West Nile, specifically from Zungo. A short while, having been the operations commander in Congo, and now working with security mechanism in Juba. I greet you all in the mighty name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. I request Chief Mourner, Honorable Huda, to allow me to speak to the people of West Nile in Kiswahili. Mimi kama nimesema, mimi naitwa Major General D. Kolum, ni mtoto wa West Nile kutoka Zombo. Yangu leo hapa katika kifo na kushirikia masiku za Major General Hussein Adda, nikizungumza machache kuhusu nani Hussein Adda alio na sisi wengine ambao tunatoka West Nile. Kwa wale wenzi yangu maskari ambao tunaserve na wale ambao walishastaafu, nataka niambie nyinyi watu wa West Nile kwamba tukiwa tunazungumza West Nile tunakuwa tunazungumzia madistricts 13. West Nile sio Arua, West Nile sio Zombo, na West Nile sio pengine Moyo. West Nile inahusisha madistricts 13. Mimi kama nazungumza hapa kama jenerali wa jeshi, nazungumza kwa niaba ya maafisa wengine walioko jeshini wakiwa wanaiserve katika madistricts 13 hao wote. Madistricts haya yanahusisha Adjumani, Moyo, Ogongi, Yumbe, Koboko, Maracha, Tego, Arua City, Arua District, Madiokolo, Nebi, Pakwach na Zombo. Hizo ndizo district zinafanya hizo. So nikiwa nazungumza hapa, nazungumza kwenye niaba ya wale maafisa ya UPDF wanaotoka kwenye West Nile, both wale walio staafu na wanaoifanya. Mimi nazungumza na kichwa yangu ikiwe juu zaidi. Nikione Generali Hussein Adda leo amelala mbele yetu, nasikiliza furaha. Furaha namna gani? Yeye alikuwa mkufunzi wetu, tulikuwa tunamtazama kama baba yetu. Katika jeshi mara kwa mara tulikuwa na Meja Jenerali Hussein Adda na Meja Jenerali Bamuze, walioko wakubwa wetu ndio walikuwa washikatoti kwetu sisi maafisa wengine ambao tuko kwenye UPDF na bado tunatokea West Nile. Na yangu ni hadithi tu, yangu sio kuzungumza mambo mingi, ni kuzungumza kitu gani mimi nafikiria kuhusu kifo ya Meja Jenerali Hussein Adda. Katika West Nile kuna majina makubwa. Majina makubwa haya yanajulikana na kila mtu. Kila mtu anajua haya majina makubwa. Jina la kwanza ambalo tutazungumzia ni Generali Moses Ali. Hakuna mtu asiyejua Generali Moses Ali kama mtu wetu mmoja, baba yetu, ndugu wetu wa West Nile. Majina kama Generali Bamuze,
majina kama ya huyo marehemu ya leo Hussein Adda, Idris Mustafa. Sasa hivi hawa tazungumzia wachache, nitakuja kuzungumzia baadaye tena kwenye watu wengine kama koloneli ambao wametoka kuzungumza mzee wetu na wengine. Lakini sasa katika sisi ambao tunazungumza sasa hivi ambao tunafanya, ningependa nilete majina kama ya Major General Ondoga aliyestaafu juzi. General Ondoga, amesimama kidogo wa kutazama wa kuone. General Ondoga iko wapi? General Ondoga, songa pembeni kidogo wa kuone kwa uzuri. General Ondoga anatoka Jumani, ni mojawapo ya maafisa yetu ya West Nile ambao alistaafu juzi hapa. Generali Ondoga ya Santi. Generali nyingine aliyestaafu ni Generali Obola Bernard. Songa mbele kidogo walikani, na huyo ni West Nile. Generali mwingine aliyestaafu ni Generali Obima. Obola unaweza kukaa chini. Generali Obima anatoka NB, hayupo hapa sasa hivi. Nataka nirudi kwa majenerali na maafisa wengine wote wanaye serve kwenye UPDF sasa hivi na wako pamoja na mimi, na ningependa wafanye kwa haraka waje sehemu nimesimama, kuanzia General Peter Chandia, Colonel Achille, Colonel Mawa, Colonel na wengine wote walioko. Fanyeni haraka, fanya haraka, ndio karibu na mimi hapa. Mimi nawaita ili kupa heshima kwa Major General Hussein Adda ambaye alikuwa mwangaza wetu West Nile. Hawa maafisa mnaona tunajifuna kwamba tunatoka West Nile, hasa kwa muda huu katika kifo ya Major General Hussein Adda, na nitawaambia baadaye kitu gani tumejaribu kufanya na marafiki yetu kuhusu kifo ya Major General Hussein Adda. Sogeni karibu, songa haraka. Hawa maafisa pamoja na wale ambao wamestaafu wako jeshini bado wanaserve. Wengine ni wachanga, ni watoto wa vijana. Sisi wengine ni wazee, tumezeeka na muda yetu kutoka jeshini ni karibu. Ningependa muwaone West Nile, msije mkafikiria tumebaki nyuma. Hatujabaki nyuma, bado tuko, wako wengi. Mimi nikitoke, Ondoga kitoke, Obola kitoke, hawa wa vijana wako na wataendeleza mwangaza ambao General Hussein Adda, General Bamuze wametuachia. Asanteni sana, nendeni mkae chini. Majina haya nilitaja kama majina ya Colonel Abdulatif. Ningependa usimame juu wa kuone kama mzee huyo ni afisa aliyekuwa kamanda wa UA Abdulatif. Majina kama Obitregama, haya majina ni mengi kubwa. Majina kama Moses Ali, Bamuze, Hussein Adda ni majina ya maana sana. Ningependa watu wa West Nile kutoka Jumani kufika Pakwach, tuchukue manani mambo na ulinzi, maendeleo ambayo serikali ya NRM imetuletea. Na hiyo ndio maana mimi nazungumza hapa kwa roho na kwa nguvu kwamba haya maendeleo yanayokuja West Nile yanakuja kwa ajili ya watu kama Major General Hussein Adda, watu kama Moses Ali, watu kama kina Bitregama, watu kama Lieutenant Colonel Abdulatif. Ndio maana tuko na haya maendeleo na hiyo security. Mambo yangu ya mwisho, sisi kama wanajeshi wa UPDF sasa hivi, asasa tunayetoka West Nile, kazi yetu ni kuhakikisha usalama. Kama kuna sehemu tunaona kuna usalama, tutakimbia pale, tutakuwa pale. Mimi kama Jenadik nitakuwa pale. So tunataka usalama uwepo. Serikali imewapa PDM, serikali imewapa Enioga, watu
wetu wafanye kazi na tufanye kwa usalama. Kuna watu wengine majina makubwa ningependa niyazungumzie. Majina makubwa sana katika West Nile. Wako wengi, lakini ningependa nitaje machache hapa. Jina kama Minister Huda Ulero, State Minister of Veteran Affairs, Minister of Defense, jina kubwa sana. Ambassador Nusrat Tiperu. Sasa hivi mwana Ambassador Nusrat Tiperu njoo hapa dada yangu, njoo mbele. Unamwona kama MC. Nusrat Tiperu anaonekana MC. This is a whole ambassador of Uganda to Turkey. Lakini tumekaa naye, tumesema tusaidie. Wewe unajua protocol, unajua diplomacy. Yuko hapa dada wetu, Ambassador Nusrat Tiperu. Asante sana. Kuna majina wengine kama Evelyn Amite, Zoba Bakuru, Grace Kwiti na wengine ma-MPs wote na wale ambao Museveni amewafanya wa minister juzi. Haya majina makubwa sana hapa katika West Nile. Sisi wanajeshi wa UPDF kutegemeana na kufuatana na kifo ya mwenzetu Hussein Adda, tunataka kuwaambia watu wa West Nile tunawapenda sana namna mnavyotupenda, na tunafikiri mtupe msaada kwa kila mnayoona ambayo inaleta amani kwenye eneo yetu ya West Nile. Kila kitu kimefanyika, maendeleo yako mengi, lakini katika haya maendeleo tuendelee kuomba mengi zaidi ili West Nile ishine. Yangu ni machache haya, singependa kuzungumzia sana, lakini ningependa mjue kila shida ambayo inatokea West Nile wote tunahusika. Kwa kifo ya ndugu yetu baba yetu Hussein Adda, sisi wote tunahusika. Hapo namaliza mazungumzo yangu na kusema katika sisi maafisa ya West Nile na marafiki yetu tumeweza kusanya pesa milioni 9,565 milioni 9,565 ambayo ningependa nikabidhi family head. Sijui yuko wapi family head, angekuja achukue. Hii ni pesa ya sisi watoto ya West Nile na wale marafiki yetu wengine tulikusanya, na marafiki yetu ambao wako kwenye jeshi, wengine wako kwenye civil services, ndio tumeweza kusanya hizi pesa. Na kwa hivyo kwa kila mtu, mimi na malizia yangu hapa, muda ikishafika ya kuondoka, kila mtu atembee na baraka za Mwenyezi Mungu. Asante sana. For God and my country.
Thank you, Major General Dick Preetorum, son of West Nile, Chief Monamom, Dick Preetorum, the chairperson of the Security Supervision Mechanism of South Sudan. We thank you, General, for that elaborate speech and for the commiseration token that you are able to collect as officers from West Nile and well wishers. Allow me, Chief Mona, at this juncture to read the message from Joint Staff Service Headquarters Brigade Group that has been delivered here. UPDF, Uganda People's Defense Forces, Joint Service Headquarters Brigade Group, Bombo, the big family of ROV 01334, Major General Hussein Adda, the UPDF, and the nation at large. Condolence message dated yesterday. It is profound sadness that I, on behalf of Joint Service Headquarters Brigade Group and the Uganda People's Defense Forces, mourn the passing of our beloved former camp commandant. Remember his exceptional leadership and dedication to duty during his tenure as a camp commandant. His selfless service and commitment to the well-being of our personnel will always be cherished. As we bid final farewell, we take comfort in the knowledge that his legacy will be on through the countless lives he touched. We are grateful for the time we had with him and for the memories. To the family, we offer our deepest condolence during this difficult time. May you find strength and comfort in the love and support that surrounds us as a token of our sympathy and support. Joint Service Headquarters Brigade Group has contributed a sum of 2 million shillings to support the funeral arrangement. May Allah rest his soul in eternal peace. For God and my country, Dr. Lucky Joseph Chidega, Pastor of College Tanzania, PhD, Major General, Commander, Joint Staff Headquarters Brigade Group. Family members, please come forward and take this 2 million as a commemoration token from General Chidega. We have a message from Masindi Army Secondary School also. The Masindi Army Secondary School community with deep sorrow has learned of the death and demise of late Major General Hussein Adda. The school has made a contribution of 500,000 shillings. Signed our Tazi Major, a teacher. Please hand over the 500 also. We also received condolence message from Aringa our Community Association. It has been signed by Izama Hamza Mzamil, the chairperson. We thank you, Chairman Izama, for the condolence message. We've received it. We also received a message from the Executive Director, SEC, which is Christian Action for Empowering Church and Community. They have contributed 185,000 as a commemoration token. We also received a condolence message from Moni University as signed by Associate Professor Simon Anguma Catherine. We extend our heartfelt sympathies to the bereaved family and pray for their strength, comfort, and well-being during this difficult moment. May the Almighty Allah surround your soul with His mercy, and may the memory of Major General Hussein Adda inspire us all to continue fostering peace, unity, and service to community. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. We have a message, a message from the Islamic University in Uganda, Arua campus, and they have contributed 500,000 shillings. We thank you, IU. At this moment, allow me to invite the representative from the Office of the President to come and deliver their remarks in 5 minutes. Grandma Moses,
Latif Mona, the UPDF fraternity, the bereaved family, the clergy, and thereafter I stand on all the existing protocols. My name is Roma Moses Onzima. I'm a director in the Office of the President, External Security. As we were quite after a million before, the minimum passes are about Piedra, and you are Gimayansi, Sa Amanimuzo Abati, Amanele Saro de Sazorisi. Mani Yawari Maru Goma Moses Ozimai, Mamba Kuwadeni, my director in the office of the president, Isa Hussein Teberia, Rexas Yazingaria Banta, announced Borle. I stand here to represent the Director General External Security Organization, Ambassador Joseph Ochoet, who has extended his condolences and would have loved to be here. However, due to other pressing state duties, he is not within the country. However, I have traveled with a team of over 20. I would like you to stand up for recognition. Due to time constraints, we will not go into details who they are. And at this juncture, allow me to read the condolence message of the Director General. It reads, the Republic of Uganda, Office of the President, dated 8 September 2025. The bereaved family of the late Major General Hussein Adda, Arua District. Deepest condolences and heartfelt sympathies. On behalf of the External Security Organization and on my own behalf, I wish to extend our deepest condolences and heartfelt sympathies for the loss of Major General Hussein Adda, who passed away on the 4th of September. The life of Major General Hussein Adda as a soldier and a freedom fighter was commendable, and his dedication to service of the Uganda People's Defense Forces and his mother country was a true manifestation of his patriotism. The country will dearly miss him. We pray and commiserate with his son, Isa Hussein, who is our dear brother and colleague in service, as well as with the rest of the bereaved family, relatives, friends, and in-laws. May the Almighty God and His mercy give all of you the fortitude as well as the comfort to overcome the grief and tears of mourning our departed comrade, Major General Hussein Adda. And here is a quote, open quote, eternal rest grant our deceased friend, Major General Hussein Adda. Lord, let perpetual light shine upon his soul, and may you glorify him with everlasting peace till we meet again. Close quote. Enclosed herein is 20 million Uganda shillings, being humble contribution towards the body of expenses. Signed, Ambassador Joseph Ochoet, Director General, External Security Organization. That money had already been passed to the family through the appropriate means. However, the representative can come and have the condolence message for their own records. But for a minute, Mungu mafamilia simbaza asa mugare kamechara nilitakia kuwa mugare wa orfo.
Thank you, Director Roma. The brief remarks. Chief Monamo, we are going to have 2 minutes for the LC5 Chairman Ogongi. Chairman LC5, you have 2 minutes to make your remarks. As he comes, Chief Monamo, allow me to recognize the sword bearers this afternoon, led by Colonel Richard Abd Nasser, I have Colonel Simon Onyige, who is the Commandant of 5th Infantry Division Training School. I have Colonel Abubakar Katende Mbide from Air Force Joint Staff Plan and Strategy, Colonel in charge of plans. We have Colonel Godfrey Anand, who is the Divisional Administrative Officer of the 4th Infantry Division. We have Colonel Orombi, who is the Daughter 4th Division Operation and Training Officer of the 4th Division. I've been informed that we have also received Colonel Jasas Osua Anseleko, who is representing the Commander Air Force. Chairman, Rules 5.
Thank you very much. The Greek family, the Chief Mourner, the protocol remains observed. One is I want to recognize all my colleagues, the district councillors who are around from Western Nile. If you are there, you can stand up for recognition. All the honorable members in Western Nile. Thank you, councillors, LC5s, Mayor, Arua Division. I've seen you around. You can stand up. Thank you very much. I am Haja Biguga Kemis, the LC5 chairman for Bongdish local government. I want to thank all the monarchs who have come for this burial of our Baba, of our father, of our grandfather. Major General Hussein Adda has worked in this country. He is a hard-working person, a disciplined cadre, a peace-loving person, a honest, a caring person. For that, today we are here really mourning our father who has left us. For that, we have come here to say, let Allah take our father in a good place. Anytime, me and you, we are going to follow him. For that, that is my information. But as the head of the district of this local government, my council is going to rename one road for the memory of our father, our grandfather, Hussein Adda. For that, as the head of the district, I am going to work hard with the government also to make sure that that road must be tarmac in order to remember our father Hussein Adda. That is the information I wanted to give you. I've seen our sister, our mother, the minister you are around, also the state minister for land, housing, then urban development you are around. I am going to be in touch with you to make sure that you support this local government to tarmac at least 2-kilometer road in memory of our father. The next is going to be to construct. I'm appealing to the government to really construct a technical institute to recognize our father, our grandfather, Major General Hussein Adda. For that, all the government officials are here. You know, West Nile District has worked. West Nile District has supported this government. We have given a good percentage for this government. But we have lost our brothers, our sisters who have worked for this government, but nothing has been done by this government. For that, I'm appealing to you to do something for those who have passed on. The next one is, Obongi has no electricity. Government officials are here, minister sister, you are here. Our father, State Minister for Land, you are here. Obongi is the only district in Uganda. The power has not reached there. For that, we need the power immediately before the elections comes. That is my information to you as the district chairperson. Next one is, I think the time is going. The family of Major General Hussein Adda, condolence message. We have learned with great shock and sadness about the death of your family member, Major General Hussein Adda, that occurred on Thursday, 4th September 2025. Major General Hussein Adda is known for being the highest ranking military officer to have emerged from Obongi and served with full dedication. His death is big loss to the family, his relative, Obongi district, and indeed the whole of Uganda. Therefore, on behalf of the people of Obongi district, and indeed on my own behalf, I wish to extend our deepest condolence to the family, friends, colleagues of the late Major General Hussein Adda. May your heart find peace, comfort in memories of your remarkable life and serve to the nation. May Allah grant him peace and bless his loved ones with strength and patience during the difficult moments. My condolence message of 500,000. The family, you can come and receive this money, which is there with the condolence message. Thank you very much. Thank you for God and my country.
Thank you, Chairman Buga from Obongi. We pray that you come back in the next election so that your promises are fulfilled. Next, ma'am, on the agenda, remarks from Honorable Atima Lee Jackson and Dr. Boka. Unfortunately, I had 10 minutes. My chairman has used 5 of the minutes, so they remain with 5 minutes, both of them combined. Please, possibly you only introduce yourself and introduce your colleagues. In the interest of time, the weather is not reading very well. We prefer that before it rains, we've done with the Salatul Janaiz.
While the MP prepares, we want to recognize contributions from NIRA of 6 million shillings. Thank you so much. Contributions from Mandela City Oil, Haji Mandela. Thank you so much for supporting the family with 3 million shillings. We got contributions from Marara High School, where our sons Isa and Saidi study from, of 1.5 million. And Tebe Customs, we appreciate. Let me also recognize our in-laws who are here. They've traveled all the way from Kampala to come and celebrate with us. We have neighbors of our father from Mutungo, where he spent a long time, from Entebbe and from Bombo. We recognize all of you. Thank you for coming, including those from Anyafio, where he spent a long time with his lovely wife, the late Nusra Utoko. All of you are welcome and thank you.
The bereaved family of late General Adda, the Chief Mourner, Honorable Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, Honorable Huda Olero, Honorable Minister of State of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Honorable Obiga Mario Kanya, the representative of the CDF, General Charles Otema Awanyi, the district Kadi, and all the religious leaders present, honorable members of parliament present, all the generals of UPDF and the UPDF fraternity, all the political leaders who are here with us in your various capacities, all the civil servants present, distinguished mourners, ladies and gentlemen. I am Atima Jackson Lee Buti, Member of Parliament, Arua Central Division, where we are. And I am also the flag bearer NRM 2026-2031. Dear Chief Mourner, before I say one word, allow me to introduce my colleagues who are here. I have the woman member of Parliament of Yumbe, who is here. Can you step forward? We are only 5 members of Parliament here, inclusive of the 2 ministers. I want to take the 1 minute to let her greet you and extend her word of tribute. Honorable Naima, please.
And distinguished mourners, I am Avako Melissa Nai Magule, the woman member of Parliament for Yumbe District. On behalf of the people of Yumbe District and on my own behalf, I join the UPDF fraternity, the bereaved family, West Nile and Uganda at large to mourn our fallen Major General Adda Hussein. We are so heartbroken. May Almighty Allah grant him Jannatul Firdaus. Allahumma.
Thank you very much, Honorable Naima. We have Honorable Opega Mario Kanya, the MP of Teregu East with us here, who is the Minister of State for Lands, Housing and Urban Development. He will say something at the appropriate time. We have the area member of Parliament of Aringa East Constituency, none other than Honorable Huda Olero, who is the chief mourner here. She will deliver her speech at the right time. I have my colleague, Honorable Didi Boka, who is going to say a word or two. But before I invite him, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the people of Arua Central Division, Arua City and West Nile, and on my own behalf, I take this opportunity to welcome all of you within West Nile region and beyond to come and mourn with us our gallant fallen son here, General Hussein Adda, who has gone to be with the Lord, fell at Arua City. I therefore invite Honorable Didi to say something, then I end within 1 minute.
Thank you so much. The bereaved family, the chief mourner, generals and senior officials of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, mourners in your respective capacities, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Boka Titi George is my name, Member of Parliament, Ogongi constituency, and also the Vice Chairman of West Nile Parliamentary Caucus. I extend apologies for my chairperson, Honorable Geoffrey Feta, my woman Member of Parliament, Honorable Zuma Maneno,
and a number of members of the West Nile Parliamentary Caucus who should have been here present with us. But because of competing priorities, they are engaged at Parliament. On behalf of the leaders and the people of Obongi District, Obongi constituency, and on my own behalf, I stand here to extend my very sincere condolences to the family of Lieutenant General Hussein Adda, the Ogogo clan, the Ogogo community, the West Nile community, and the nation at large, as well as the Uganda People's Defense Forces fraternity, for the demise of a son of Obongi, the son of West Nile, a great patriot of this country. We remember Hussein as a family man. We remember him as a community leader who has been a peace builder, exemplified by the 53 years of service to this country. Dear mourners, the chief mourner, the family was introduced here. I want to thank the UPDF fraternity for standing with the family during this difficult moment. The children introduced here, the children of this regime, may you take care of them today and in the future. I want to thank Lieutenant General Dick for introducing to us gallant sons of West Nile who are committed to safeguarding the lives, property, and sovereignty of this country. We had 4 generals from West Nile. General Moses I is retired. General Hongoga is retired. Sooner or later, Dick is going, and Peter is going, who will remain for West Nile. We pray that appointing authority within the Uganda People's Defense Forces keenly looks at the able-bodied, energetic sons and daughters of West Nile in the forces to let them grow in the system to serve this country, to follow the legacy of Hussein Adda. I want to add my voice to the voice of the leaders of Obongi that we have about 70% of the youth of West Nile, including Obongi, who are not in education, who are not in any training institution, who need skills. Their proposal to let the Minister of Education construct a technical institute in Obongi in memory of the General Hussein Adda will be one way of saying thank you to the people of Obongi. We have a number of veterans who have retired and who should have been here to see off their brother, their colleague, their comrade, their sick. We thank the UPDA for putting a specialized hospital in Imbuya. We look forward to regionalizing this hospital so that our veterans who are ailing down here can access quality healthcare services for the veterans who serve this country with dedication. The rest of the issues that West Nile would love to discuss with us are not a matter of today. Today we are here to celebrate the life of Major General Hussein Adda. May the good Lord receive him in eternal peace. I say this for God and my country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Didi. I want to say this as I hand over the microphone. I have not come here just because I am a member of Parliament of this constituency. I have come because we have lost a gallant son at that high rank of this region. 2, late General Adda was a personal friend to me from 2014. Under the advice of General Otema, we galvanized support from the region by having General Dick Olum, General Ondoga, late Ibrahim Abiriga, Colonel Asaf, where we coordinated security intelligence-led politics in West Nile, which galvanized support for His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and NRM in the region. That was the time I got to know General Adda during that time. He was a patriot, he was a nationalist, he dedicated himself to serve this nation. We really live to remember General Adda for his good deeds. I now want to extend our appreciation to the community of Gimara and Obongi district for giving us a gallant son who has dedicatedly served this nation beyond self. I want to take this opportunity again to appreciate and thank the CDF and the UPDF fraternity for organizing a befitting send-off for our son. I want to thank you so much, the UPDF family. I want to thank the Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for all the promotions given to our children, as was alluded to by General Dick Olum. We ask and pray that more sons of this region's talent be identified and they get promoted. Lastly, through Chief Mona, I will request you extend our humble appeal, our humble request to His Excellency to come and meet the people of West Nile in regard to compensation of war claimants of West Nile region, as he did to Teso, Lango and Acholi, so that northern Uganda can be complete. I know it is in his plan, but extend our request for him to expedite this so that at the right time we are not cut off. Lastly, I want to also through you, the Chief Mourner, extend our request that in memory and appreciation of General Adda, let the Commander-in-Chief, the fountain of honor, identify some of the children of late Adda in whichever talent they have, and be placed in government positions, so that this will really wipe our tears as a region that Adda is still living. Lastly, we promise His Excellency landslide victory come 2026 general elections. We will support and do everything as a region. As for my friend, my father, my mentor, late General Adda, I wish you well in eternity. May your soul continue to rest in eternal peace for God and my country.
Thank you, Honorable and Honorable Dr. Boku. Unfortunately, you've eaten into the time of the representative of the Chief of Defense Forces. I don't know what that means on your side, but Madam Speaker, Madam Chief Mourner, allow me to invite the representative of the Chief of Defense Forces, the Uganda People's Defense Forces, Lieutenant General Charles Otema Awani, to deliver the message from the Chief of Defense Forces. As he comes, allow me to recognize the presence of Mr. Tokosoi, the Resident City Commissioner Arua, Mr. Angule Sadiq, the Deputy Resident City Commissioner Arua, Mpigi Giti Joan, the Deputy Resident City Commissioner for Aivu Division, Bako Judith, the Assistant President City Commissioner, Fiona, Assistant President City Commissioner, Ogom Poli, and Ezama Ha Mozambique, with the Deputy RDC lawyer. We also have Edema Robert, who is the Assistant RCC. Dear sir, this is the time. Please dismiss. Please dismiss.
The Honourable Minister, State for Veteran Affairs, Madame Alero, the Honourable Minister, State for Urban Development, Honourable Peter Kania, the Honourable Member of Parliament who are here, all the generals and senior officers, serving and retired, the local leaders, the various leaders, I've been reminded we have one ambassador here, Ambassador Tepero, fellow monarchs. I bring you greetings from General Kanyergaba Mozi. Before I read his message, allow me to say one or two things as a son of Greater Northern Uganda. My brother D. Kolum has said it all, and being the senior most now from West Nile, me coming from the north, Greater North, I'm the headmaster. And General Adda used to be very passionate to that. All the time, even when he was serving, he used to walk to my office, and we talked a lot. Matters concern Northern Uganda. Even in his retirement, he used to call me every month. Adda called me 2 times. At times, ask for assistance, time ask for fuel. I've been supporting him. The family of my dear friend Adda, the son of the wonderful speech, I'm happy that you are there. And you spoke as a man, remind me of Adda. Very disciplined officers, very hardworking, and he likes sports. He likes exercise. When any officer, Adda see you exercising, you become his friend. No wonder he has lived up to now. The time he joined the army is when I was born. I'm a Lieutenant General, and I'm seeing my father off today because of disciplined life. We have to emulate our father, our brother, General Adda, for that. Unasikia hiyo? General alikuwa mtu ya discipline sana. Wanajeshi na wananchi mwana mfano kwa General Adda. Ameishi dunia hii mpaka mwaka hii karibu mwaka 90 kwa ajili ya discipline. Si kukunya, nafanya exercise kila wakati, iko maridadi. I'm a Christian, but I treasure, napenda watu wangu Waislamu. Angalau mimi Hussein kwa ajili ya nini? Wanapenda Mungu yao sana. Wanaomba saa 11, wanaomba saa 7, wanaomba saa jamaa. Mungu na Mungu, yaani kweli wanaomba Mungu sana. Asante sana. Na hiyo pia analeta discipline. Mtu anaishi kwa dunia kwa mwaka ambao baba yangu, ndugu yangu Adda aliishi. My advice now as a son from northern Uganda to our people of this Nile. First of all, I want to thank you for being with the government and supporting the government of NRM. Though what the LC5 mentioned here is not everything has not been attended to. We have now power in West Nile, which come all the way from Jinja and even from Karuma here. We support industrialization. As I was coming from Navy, when I entered Arua, I started my career from here. What I saw is amazing. Factories, houses, it's amazing. Because of power and the peace. I know there are some issues of road, like between Navy and Arua. When I arrived here, I called one of our own, your son, Engineer Wani. He's one in charge of all the roads of Uganda. I don't know whether you know, he comes from Koboko. And I reminded him. I said, you cannot be sitting there and the road leaving to your home is very, very, very bad. He assured me that he's about to sign the contract so that they work on this road immediately. So be hopeful that the road is going to be fixed. As you see, the one from Kokoko to Moyo, it has been an issue. Now Bongi is being mentioned. I'm sure he's also in consideration. Be patient with our leader, President Museveni. Is a very organized leader. He does these things slowly but sure. It all depends on money.